So, this may seem very surreal and very weird, talking about a smartphone as a person. Anyway, recently I have decided to get a new smartphone for myself. And in the passage between one device to the other, I actually realized something so important and so powerful. I realized how much of my life I had shared with my device since I had it. So it has been 6 years now, and in these 6 years, there has been an exponential growth for me. And so, in this passage, I was like choosing the pictures, deleting some files, decluttering a lot, which is something that anyway I do it consistently. However, there was a lot of content in my telephone. And so I realized how much I have spent my life with the telephone and how much somehow it turned out to be my best companion. I did so many things with it. I traveled. I met my twin flame. I produced art, videos, images, vocal messages, audios, which I shared. I shared myself, I shared my art, and I shared also my heart. So many love messages, so many connections. My goodness. And so this was the first realization I had of how much life I had shared with that device and how much of my life was contained in that space. And the other thing is that in the practical passage from one device to another, I experience what is evolution. Of course, the new device is upgraded, technologically upgraded, compared to the one I had before, which was excellent for me, which always worked so well, which always supported me so well. But the new one is now even more expanded. And so I realized how, of course, technology goes super fast. And I realized how changing the device included a change of my habits as well. The way I use it, for example, it is slightly different than the others, so I have to understand and to know how to use it. I have different devices as well, different headphones, for example, a different cover. And so this popped up so clear, and I said, my goodness, this is evolution. I am asked now to stretch, to allow the new in my life, which may feel uncomfortable at the beginning because, I was so used to the other device, which it was completely included in my life with such flow, such harmony. And now I am allowing something new. And so I said to myself, wow, I'm expanding. And this is another proof of my expansion, an upgraded device, which allows me to up-level my services as well, the quality of my services, the quality of my sacred work. And this also implies that I get to know new things. I will become used to new habits. And this is a little bit stretching at the beginning. And then I will get used. And then, in case I look back, I see, I witness the transformation, the evolution, the growth, the expansion. So it feels surreal that I'm talking about a smartphone. However, it taught me so much. This experience, which may seem maybe, without any value because you're just changing one device with another, has value within it. And I want to share it with you so that you can become aware as well. This is just a hint, The devices are giving me hints which I can share with you. However, on a subtle level, there is something much more profound which regards our evolution, how we are called to let go layers, and which better season than this through autumn when nature shows us how to shed old leaves, to let them fly in the air until they touch the soil and they fertilize the soil. And so the cycle continues, begins and ends and perpetually moves forward and upward. And this is exactly what we go through in our ascension, in our life. And so we are called to stretch a little bit, to grow. And as we grow, the old skin cannot contain anymore our greatness. And so it breaks. And it breaks so much that we can shed it. And then a new skin appears. A new us, a new version of us. And so we evolve. And so we find ourselves evolved. And this is perpetual movement, perpetual expansion. So this is my message for today. I invite you to join I Am, which is the path of embodiment of your God state, is a one-on-one program with my support so that you can deeply root into the greatness that you are and bloom in all your potential. And of course, live the life which you deeply desire, deserve, and you are here to enjoy. See you with the next message, and I embrace you into the path.